Feelings are not factual. I read that this morning in a devotional that was sent to me. And I also had a friend in the past who would always talk about that, because I always used to be a person who was so big on feelings and emotions that it was real for me. And in fact, it is always real for us because it is our perspective. But sometimes you have to take a step back and assess your feelings. Is there another way to look at it? Will this matter 6 months from now? And that's a little bit of employing CBT. I had the opportunity to interview Adrian Riley, and we talked about managing our emotions and the different work that he's done working with other people on their anger management and the tools, and how someone can get to the place in which they have to say, I need to get this under control. You never want to allow your feelings to override who you are and lead you to make a decision or simply act out in a way that is not who you truly are. There are a lot of people behind bars right now because maybe they were under the influence. Maybe they were taking a substance and they had a feeling and they went with that feeling. So sometimes you really have to be strong enough to not react in that moment.
What are some of the indicators that you probably have a problem with your anger?
Yeah, like the main one is what I normally see is the lashing out over something that seems trivial. And like you hit on it earlier, most of the time they know they may have an anger issue, but they just kind of in denial about it, so they won't really. But normally it's like lashing out. Like I've noticed that people lash out on something small. I've done it myself, which I talked about earlier. And I will try to tell people, if other people's telling you more than one you have an anger problem, that you have one, because it all manifests different. The common one is always just lashing out and hurting other people or cussing people out and stuff. They just seem like they have no kind of tact or control, however that play out. So that's the main thing I noticed.